Hey everybody, welcome to volume number 49. We are back into the legs. We have some higher volume body weight sets, some mid-volume mid-weight sets, and some low volume heavy sets. So I have a set of 25-pound dumbbells, a set of 15s, and you will need a box. If you don't have a box, then you can go through the same kind of ranges of motion and same general movements without the box. And it doesn't need to even be this high. If you have a step or block or something that is sturdy enough, then go with that. So we're going to go ahead and use this box to get our warm up. Put your left leg up on the box and set your right foot right underneath your hip. Exhale over your leg. Inhale up, exhale over your leg. Feel that hamstring pull, get a nice little stretch. So what we're going to be doing is trying to get all of our sets of work done on one leg before we switch to the other. Go ahead and bend this foot, or bend the knee, and then slide forward. So feel your hamstring as you slide back, hip flexor as you slide forward. So with no weight, we're going to be starting off with a box step at 20 reps. Okay, and then just flip this way. After our box step, sink down, get a stretch through that inner thigh. After our box step, we're going to do a box drop. And then after your box drop, we're going to do this, a lateral lunge, switch to your other side. Then we're going to do a split squat, or a balance lunge, I like to call them as well. And then after that, we're going to do a Copenhagen. And then we're going to do the other leg. Then we get to move on to that next set. We'll throw 10 box jumps between and hopefully have time for everything. Okay, bend that knee, we'll slide forward and back. All right, so for your box step, if you do not have a box, then I'm going to have you hit just a lunge. So you're going to step back, hit your lunge, and then step forward. Last one here. Okay, rotate on that box and then get your lateral lunge here. Stretch that inner thigh. All right. Shake those legs. Let's get a quick little figure 4 stretch on each side. Push that knee out. Flex your foot. Then to the left. And then let's start our step. Okay, here we go. Just 20 on one side, 20 on the other. Line your knee and toe. Make sure you're driving through that heel. I don't feel like I've done body weight for a while. This is nice. All we have to do is get that body pushed up. We don't have to hold extra weights. Solid core. Still keep that chest up nice and tall. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now we're just going to go into a drop. So same leg on the box, and we're going to go for 20. 2, 3, 4. Again, track that knee and toe. Woo, feel that glute. 9, 10, hinge back with that glute. 7, 6, lots of core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm going to be facing away from you. So I'm going to keep the same foot on my box. And we're going to sit back and down. Drive up through that heel. 3, 4, Flex that inner thigh. Make sure that foot stays all the way on the ground solid, so you're not rocking forward onto your toes. Builds that heart rate for sure. 15, 16, 17, 18. Drop nice and deep. Whatever range works for you. 20. Also make sure you're keeping that core strong, and check in with your pelvis. Square off those hips. 2, 3, 4. Tuck your tailbone under just a bit. 5, 6. It's that front leg doing the push. You might feel a little stretch in that back quad, and that's great. Sixteen, 17, drop nice and deep. 18, 19, 20. Whew, okay, keep that back leg up on the box. We're going to do our Copenhagen, and then we get to switch to the other side. Ooh. Okay, so your Copenhagen, the whole point is to get into your inner thigh. So lift up and pull, drop. 2, 3, 4. It's the top leg, that groin that you're feeling. 4, 5. If you need, you can just keep your leg on the ground and push into that top supporting leg for time. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. All right, now we can take that leg off the box. Woo. We get our other side. Left leg on the box. All right, start with that step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Always checking in. Lock that core. Seventeen, 18. Check that those hips stay level. 20. Okay, now we get to rotate. Drop off that box. These are kind of a doozy to add right on top of each other. Remember, set the work where you want it. Try not to just check it off and just count the number, but really get that work done how you want it. 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Oof. All right, now we get to rotate around. Actually works well, because now we get more of the work. Oh, we're going to go lateral lunge first. In that leg that's on the ground. Flex into that straight thigh. Sit back and down. 2, 3. Lifted chest, super strong core. 5, See where you're feeling that work come into play. Ten to go. 8, 7, 6, 5. See if you can figure out how that pelvis is doing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we rotate around. We're going to get that split squat. Square off those hips. Here we go. 5, double check that core. Always checking. 7, I find especially for me, when I'm split like this, one leg up, I need to really check in. I get that squared off pelvis, pulling the back hip forward, front hip back. 18, 19, 20. All right. Whew. Drop onto the ground. We're going to get that Copenhagen. Inner thigh, that groin grab, getting a little bit of everything here. 1, 2, 3. Puppy's on fire. Looking good. 11, 12. Put the focus on that groin. 18, 19, 20. Whew. All right. Take a second. We're going to get that box jump. 10 reps. Just 10. And then we get to go into 10 reps with mid weight. Legs feel a little heavy. I'm going to keep my 20-inch box. I'm going to make sure I can clear the edge of the box. Definitely feel heavy. Six, 7, 10. All right. Just 10 aside. Okay. Set that foot. Here we go. So our reps should take just a little longer. Six when we're under load. Move a little slower. 9. That's a good thing. 10. Okay. Box drop. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep that chest tall. Okay, lateral lunge. Sit back and down. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Can you keep those hips level? 9 and 10. Okay, flip it all the way around. Find your balance. 4. Grab your core. 9, 10. All right. You don't need weights for your Copenhagen. Oh. And we're still just going to do 10 though. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10. All right. Left leg on the box. Pause your back. If it's chirping at you, grab more core. And check in, keeping those hips level. Control that drop. 9, 10. All right. Get your drop off. Whew. Shake your legs. Feel those legs toning up, building the muscle. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. All right. Lateral lunge. 1. Your upper body's going to hinge forward, but keep pushing those hips back. And make sure to keep the back flat. Feel your heel screw into the ground. Last one. 10. Flip it around. Whew. Square it off, square it off. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Still have to watch that side. My range is not really where I want it, but when you're dealing with an injury, little tear in there. It's definitely getting better, and I want to keep it that way. All right. Oh, Copenhagen. 2, 3. Make a little butterfly. The other leg. 10. All right. Let's see where we're at on those box jumps. Feel like those legs have been worked recently. good though. Yeah, got it. Swing those arms. Try to land nice and light. Nine, 10. Whew, good timing. Take a little stretch. And then let your heart rate recover a bit. I'm not sure if yours is where mine is. Definitely not that high heart rate max range, but definitely up there. All right. If your heavy weight looks really heavy right now, then you chose the right weight. Only 5 per side. I'm going to go ahead and start on my left side. Let's go through a couple standing cat-cow. Check in with that low back. Okay, and then again, we'll be probably slowing down just a little more because now we have to haul more weight. So slowing down meaning per rep. More concerned about your execution. So learn to check in. Know your form. 5. Oh boy. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Lateral lunges. Flexed thigh on that box. Hinge it down. Press it up. Take your time. Find a safe range. 3, 4, and 5. Woo! All right. Flip it around. Trying to decide if this is smart. Okay, I'm just going to go body weight. You guys hold your heavy weight. I'm going to go body weight both sides. This is just where my poor little hamstring connector is at right now, that tendon, so it's all good. 3, 4, and 5. It's just way healthier and I get better activation of the glute, which is what I want. Remember, execution, more important than what weight you're holding, how fast you go, or getting a specific number. All right, here we go. Flex. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Other side. Feel the heat. Feel that weight. We're not rushing. We're not sloppy. 4, 5. Line up that knee and toe. Get those box drops. Embrace the shake without falling. 5. Whew. All right, lateral lunge. 5, 4. Lock both legs. Okay, now I can do my left leg on that split squat, but that will only reinforce my weakness on that other side. So I'm going to stay same weight. Make sure that you follow that rule as well. You only lift, press, drop, whatever, to your weakest number. 5. All right, Copenhagen. So if I were to go with my big weight on that left side, I'm reinforcing that weak side to rely on my strong side. 5. There are some disclaimers to that rule, but in general, if you're dealing with just a weakness, a tear, a pull, that can be fixed, healed. All right, all we have are those box jumps, and then we're going to get a nice stretch. Whew. All right. We're going to start with our hip flexor stretch. Right leg forward, left leg back. Nice job. Taking a little longer, full stretch. I hope that you are adding in more stretching throughout your day, rolling, especially if you feel limited in some of the moves or like your body's not recovering. There's also some foods and supplements to be making sure to take to help with that. Okay, before we switch back to our hamstring, plant onto your left hand, rotate the hips out, get a little pull through that side IT band, roll back in, toe comes up, feel that hamstring stretch. We're going to hold each of these 30 seconds. Focus that breathing. Okay, and then let's set up for our pigeon. Pull the foot across. Make sure that your pelvis squared off. That back leg is straight back from your hip. Get that breath. How is your behavior work going? If you're adding new behaviors, taking out old ones. Make sure that you super develop and set in. Okay, other leg. A habit, something that you don't have to think about anymore or make a decision to do. You just do it before you add anything new. Make sure that you start simple with something that you know that you can sustain and achieve so that you create a positive feedback loop. You have that positive psychological connection that you can uphold new habits and new behaviors. All right, rotate onto the outer edge of that hip and glute. And then we'll get our hamstring, hinge back, pull those toes up, reach toward the toes with that chest. Good job. Think back over what you managed today, what you were able to accomplish, what was difficult, what was easy, what could you have done differently, what do you want to try to work on and go a little bit more with next time. All right, now let's hit that pigeon. How do you feel like your execution was for each exercise, your form? How did you manage equipment? So even though legs were the focus, were you able to keep the core, upper back, and other parts of the body holding in the right place to make sure to manage form well? All right, and then we're going to rotate in, get a Z sit, left leg in, right leg back, hinge forward, deep inhale, deep exhale. Research has also shown that you are going to adhere longer and better to new habits and new behaviors if you have someone do them with you, or if you bring someone along for just accountability and check-in. I can be that person for you, or invite a friend that can also benefit from physical exertion, healthier lifestyle habits, lifestyle behaviors. Be an inspiration to others and find someone to be an inspiration to you. All right. Great job. Another day down, another leg day completed. I hope that you're feeling strong, capable, and energized. I'll see you tomorrow.